Dr. Barak Jadeo, Chairperson of COFO, Dr. Ren Wan, ADG of Agriculture, Your Excellencies, Ministers and Vice Ministers, Ambassadors, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, it is a great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 23rd session of the Committee on Forestry. Last year was a very special year for diplomats and negotiators. In September, countries adopted the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development Goals, a comprehensive and aspirational agreement that leaves no one behind and has the potential to change the world. By the end of the same year, in December 2015, countries took decisive action on climate change by adopting the Paris Agreement, in which they committed to limit the global rise in temperature. For the first time, agriculture and forestry are recognized as key pieces in both the adaptation and mitigation agenda. We are still reporting a net forest loss of 3 million hectares per year for the period 2010-2015. And the SDG challenge to halt the deforestation by 2020 is enormous and ambitious, especially in the tropics. But as mentioned earlier today, at COFO 23, we have reasons to be optimistic, as significant progress is on its way. As the Director General announced earlier today, the key message from the State of the World's Forests, over SAFO, is clear and optimistic. The world is reaching a turning point in its approach to development. It is no longer necessary to cut down forests to produce more food. This belongs to the past. More than 20 countries have convincingly demonstrated that increasing agriculture production, feeding families, and protecting forests are not mutually exclusive. If countries are to develop sustainably, integrated and balanced land use systems has to be found that ensure long-term benefits for current and future generations. In summary, 2016 presents us key opportunities. The 22nd session of the Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP22 in Morocco, and Conference of the Parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity, COP13 in Mexico, are the immediate opportunities to open these new doors. The oft-quoted heightened political attention to forests also brings heightened expectations. Now is the time to take action to meet those expectations. To halt deforestation is a huge and imperative task. It is also our generation's duty and legacy to our children. Ladies and gentlemen, the year 2016 is the year to start implementing. It's the year for forest people of the world to work more intensively. It is the year to walk the walk. In this COFO session, we are also launching a new publication on forestry for a low-carbon future. The publication shows how forests and wood products can be integrated into climate change strategies. Another important event at COFO will be the first results of a newly created partnership with Google. It has already helped FAO to provide high technology assistance to countries in the world drylands. For the first time, we will report on the state of the 45% of the terrestrial mass known as drylands. During the course in its elaboration, this report has strengthened the capacity of experts developing forest and land use policies. Additionally, I am proud to announce that FAO will present a pilot global land use assessment at COP22 in Morocco. For the first time, assessing forest and land use at the global level with over 500,000 samples collected from all over the planet. Let me invite you all to the event on Friday morning. We want your guidance. We need the eyes of all experts gathered here. We want to know if this will be a game changer, a turning point for monitoring and preserving the Earth ecosystems. As a global body, COFO can also advise its members on policies, strategies, and actions. It can contribute to enhance collaboration among countries, but also within countries and across sectors, which is key to really unlocking the full potential of forest contribution to a sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude by repeating the old saying: the optimist invented the plane, and the pessimist the parachute. We need you to invent and implement both the plane and the parachute. If we are able to be the generation that halts global deforestation, new financing instruments will be needed, new institutions should emerge. Forests should be in people's minds and hearts. At this COFO, you will find activities and side events for the mind. You will also find concerts and conversations for the heart. Welcome to the 23rd COFO. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.